On this episode of Scott vs. Box, I open up X-Changer's Morphable Robot Blaster, Schmog. Now, I know what you're wondering. Is he part of the Autoschmots or the Schmepticons? We'll find out. X-Changer's Robot Blaster, and it morphs. And it doesn't morph just into anybody. It morphs into Schmog. I gotta collect him Schmall. All right, so I got Schmog. I saw a few of these. I saw them at the Cracker Barrel. That's where I saw this. I was like, oh, yeah, we gotta try this out. I gotta see. Does it do well as either a robot toy? Does it transform well? Does it shoot as a blaster? It's gotta have one decent feature, right? Maybe it's got all of them. Maybe I'm being pessimistic. 2-in-1, it's a blaster, it's a robot, so what says there on side? And that's all the stuff that it does. Shown right there in glorious transformy form. No, well, it doesn't transform. It morphs. It morphs. But it's not morphin' time right now, per se. So we got to keep away from all the trademarks. Ages 6 and up is what it's good for. And you can choke on the whole thing. And it shoots soft foam darts. Well, it was a reasonable price, I'd say, at a Cracker Barrel. Hopefully I can find a link, because if I do, I'll put it in the description below in case you're like, oh man, I'm missing Schmog from my collection. I've been to every Cracker Barrel. Okay. All right. Decent looking blaster, a lot of fun, a lot of fun designs on it and everything. This moves around and it comes off, hopefully. Hopefully that was meant to happen. We've got our darts right here. We got 5. Okay, so, I mean, seems like a functional blaster, so I guess we'll try out the blaster first before we morph it. So let's go ahead and do this part, because hopefully the robot doesn't need the darts, because those are going to be gone on the other side of the room. Those won't be here no more. Okay. Don't think there's any dart storage. Doesn't look like it. No, these are all like transforming part of the legs and stuff, so that's fine. What do you want? What do I want? Dart storage. That's what I love. That's what I love more than anything. All right, I already bent the dart a little bit, so that's fun. So where's the spring loading mechanism? Oh, it's right here. So we just pull back on this. Oh, we got to click. So there we go. So, hey, that was pretty good. That's your average, like, solid launcher. Not lying. So that shot across the room quite well. Oh, yeah, here we go. Whoa. Yeah, that's got some range on it. That's not too shabby. Does it say what it is? 3,000 feet. I made that up. It didn't say that at all. All right, that's good. This is good. I'm gonna shoot the camera now. 3D, put on your 3D glasses. I missed. It's right here. I missed. I'm getting old. I can't see as well as I used to. Well, I'll try it again. Here we go. All right, move out of the way, Bessie. I missed. What is happening? There go all my dart gun sponsorships. Yeah, shimmy, shimmy, shake. You feel that? And I got it back. Haha. It's the old boomerang dart. All right, now that part exceeded expectations. That is a solid blaster. Now let's transform them. There's 5 of them, and you can collect them all to build a giant. Giant what? I'm assuming a robot. Oh, Schmog, what can't you do? Tell me how to transform you. All right, I'm just going to start moving stuff first, see what happens. Okay, this part I see moves, so that's a thing. What are those toes? This comes down. That's a thing. What else? Turn, pivot. Oh, I'm going to move that because that's probably his own little blaster. Schmog. Oh, these look like arms and hands. Oh. All right, things are happening. When I try and read this later for the instructions, I'm going to be so confused because I've gone way off the steps. All right, so I removed that. I pulled this. I'm reading okay, I did that. I did part of this. This comes undone too. This is watching dads play with toys. Huh? What do you do? What does this do? Oh, so that these things move? All right. Oh. Maybe I was supposed to do that. Maybe. Okay, so maybe these are the feet? Dealing with footsies? These might be footsies. Okay, looks like we got our Schmog feet. Oh, the patented Schmog feet. Look, we got a thing going. We got something brewing here. Okay. rotation. I think I'm missing something in order to rotate it. That was unexpected. I didn't know that was going to happen. My karate chops are deadly. Gotta be careful. All right, so that I think that was his arms, maybe his head. Ugh. All right, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fetch that piece and I'm gonna read some instructions. And this is half a Schmog. I'll be right back. Okay, so it does work. I just had a lot of trouble with it because on the instructions, it's not specific about one part of it, about the head, in which one piece of this flails open, but it doesn't say that on here. It describes everything else about how to get all the other parts out, and I'll show you in just a second. But if you're trying to do this and you're a frustrated father, well, you're not wrong. The instructions lack a little something. So I'll show you both ways. I'll show you. So here we go. So step 1 is we take the back part back like this, just goes up vertically. Then we pull this little orange tab down, and then this all moves forward on the front there. So we're like that. And now what it doesn't talk about is, see, okay, so this part is clasped shut normally, and there's nothing in the instructions saying this part opens wide on the base of the handle. And there's nothing that really, just gotta kind of do it. So this is the part that's kind of stupid. Doesn't have a button or a thing to open it. You just gotta pry your fingernails in there and open it. So that part flails out. That's where we're eventually gonna have the headpiece. So now that part's open, and then we're gonna shift it forward. So this part, see, there's a part right here, there's a little blue part, there's a little connector inside here. That's got to go all the way forward. Now it's snapped into that. So now here's the base of our robot. Now this is the front facing way. So we unconnect the legs there, and then we put this up, right? And then where's the head? Where'd the head go? It's part of this. Where'd it go? All right, so this comes down. This is the arms. See, isn't this fun? Aren't you like, I'm getting frustrated. All right, so this part has to come up, right? Oh, where's the head down there? What is going on? This is how this thing works, right? Oh. Is it this way? I'll figure it out. This won't work great. But the head, yeah, flips up. There we go. Now I got the head available. So now I'm going to bring this ball back down to connect again. So the head part, it's this little orange piece that's back here, and you got to flip it up. But if you do it wrong, it's hidden in there, or you can't flip it up right because something's blocking it. So there's the stupid little head on Schmog, and then everything rotates. So then these are now the arms. They rotate forward. These are the legs. It's okay. It's frustrating. Once you get it a bunch of times, I'm sure you're fine with it. And then you'll go, I'm such a happy toy. Or it stays a blaster forever, you know? Because of the frustration. Did you see gray hairs popping up as I made this thing? So there it is. That's now it in like, I mean, you can maybe get this thing to stand if you lock the legs together and then super glue it. And then its own little blaster that was on the back, you can then put it, it's got little holes in the arms. And anything that you snap off when doing it, like it all easily snaps back on. So that part's nice. But this is Smog. That's it, right? It's definitely a weird construction. So if you want them to stand, like it's pretty top heavy. So I don't know about all that. Now I'll easily transform it back. Here we go. All right. The gun goes away here. And that stupid head goes away down there. And then this part. So then everything folds back together in and of itself. The legs are going to go. Don't worry. I'm about to have a nervous breakdown, so you might see me throw this thing across the room. It's possible. I'm not ruling anything out, people. I'm not ruling anything out. Oh, I just need Cracker Barrel gravy to calm me down. Just a little bit of gravy. Just a sweet shot of gravy. All right, so then this part slides back, right? We do that. This part comes back down. Now we're starting to look like a blaster again, right? And then this part comes, it's turned the wrong way. Now it's facing the right way, so that snaps into place. We did that part. And then this secret part that the instructions don't talk about, that snaps back into place. This doesn't lock it back into place at all. And then this is back here and never to be transformed again. Man, this thing's maddening. I like it as a blaster. I can't fully endorse it as a morphing transforming robot. But if you're, you know what? I'll say this. If you're on the car ride and you're doing Cracker Barrel and you're driving across country, this will kill some time. Eventually, though, you're going to hear, Mom, Dad, I can't get the head to pop out, or this part came off. Then you got to deal with it. And then you'll refer to this video again, which is great, and you can hit the thumbs up and all that stuff. But then you go, just shoot blasters at the dog, will you? Come on, that's what this is for. So, yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It's a bit, if the kid keeps busy, it's all right, but it's not the best. There's better out there. But it's a darn fine blaster. So there you have it. Exchangers 2-in-1 Morphable Robot Blaster Schmog. Thank you for watching Scott vs. Box. Oh, be sure to subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any new videos. You can hit that notification bell and then you're sure to be in the know for toys, video games, all kinds of fun stuff daily here on this channel. So tell your friends about the channel too. Oh, and tell your enemies as well. Oh, and tell your friends' enemies in case your friend ever betrays you. Then now you have new friends in the friend's enemies who will then help you against your former friend, now enemy. It's okay. I'll draw it all up and it'll make a lot more sense later.